Yo, welcome back to Genshin Impact. In our last episode, we have been talking to Nahida, aka Kusanali, aka the Dendro Archon, and we have been stuck in a time loop for the whole episode, just like I am stuck in Sumeru, while every event has already ended, except for the one with Kale, which I really hope we get to finish after this one. But now we figured out, apparently, who the person is that, whose dreams they've been putting us into or whatever, and it's the guy from the stall, which is dressed as SABZERUZ, the Knight of Flowers. So we have to talk to this dude because he's the key figure in this whole samsara, and hopefully we can get out of this soon. So let's see.
You're back. You left in a hurry last time. Is everything okay?
Nothing okay at all.
Everything's fine, just, it's a little hard to explain. Would you mind taking part in a little experiment with us?
An experiment? That came out of nowhere. I'm listening, though. What do you need me to do?
Take off that stupid hat.
Could you make a wish?
Imagine your wish coming true before your very eyes. Alright, we're trying to test this out, because if he imagines something, then we should be able to do it, or it should be able to happen, because we're in his dream, I think.
You want me to make a wish? Is that a new SABZERUZ festival tradition or something?
Yes.
Less questions, more wishing!
Okay. My wish. Okay. I'm a little nervous saying this out loud, but I want Miss Dunyarzad to be happy.
She's dead, but, okay.
Oh.
Well, another one.
I noticed earlier that she looked a bit down, and she wasn't really talking to anyone. She just doesn't seem like herself. She's always so gentle and kind, and all the kids love her.
Because that wasn't her, that was a puppet or something.
I've also wondered if the reason she asked me to be fairest Knight of Flowers is because I'm special to her, or something.
So, you have a crush on Dunyarzad?
Oh, is it that obvious? After what I just said, I guess it is.
Oh, man.
When she placed the hat of the Knight of Flowers onto my head, she said to me, I want everyone to have a happy SABZERUZ festival. What she didn't realize was that I'm not that interested in how everyone else feels. In that moment, I just wanted to be her Knight of Flowers for the rest of my life. 50 years, 100 years, I'll serve her till the end of time. Okay, yeah, that was a bit much. Felt like the right moment to get it off my chest, but that was pretty embarrassing.
It's okay.
Okay, I'm ready to make my wish. I would like Miss Dunyarzad to appear in front of me right now with a smile on her face. Here goes.
Please come true.
Please come true.
I'm gonna open my eyes. Oh, you're...
What?
Fucky? Sorry, but only one portion of Yelda candies per person. Back home you go. Nice try, you two. Anyway, never mind. I don't need to see her appear right in front of me. As long as she's happy.
Guess he isn't the host of this stream after all. Should have expected it wouldn't be this easy.
What if Dunyarzad is the host of the stream? Hello? Hello?
It seems like everyone who knows Dunyarzad loves her. But none of them has any idea that she...
My lady, step back.
Speaking of her.
That sounds like Dia! Oh, right. This is when Dunyarzad bumps into the kidnappers.
I'll teach them a lesson they won't forget.
Huh? But Dia can handle them. Hey, try
What if you're in Dia's stream? What if she's the key person to this whole thing? Return to the accommodation. Yes. I'm having Olivia Rodrigo stuck in my head because I just realized Trader is literally my life right now. Oh my god. Time for another drink. Says me while playing JRPGs. For a living. Sorry.
Oh, it's you. Great timing. Please take...
Leave these guys to me. Take Dunyarzad and leave.
Hey, this is my job. The homie Yannis pay me, not
You're
you.
wasting your breath.
You... fine, alright. Knock yourself out. Why are you so worked up anyway? It's not like I don't trust your fighting skills.
I don't even know what's going on, but I will gladly beat up these guys, I think.
Anyway, watch yourself.
No biggie, no big deal. I'm used to it.
So you got yourself some backup. Suit yourself. You're going down.
I'm yelling timber. La 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 la. La 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 la. Whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, whoa. Oh, whoa, oh, whoa, whoa. Whoa. Oh, oh. Swing your partner round and round and up and down.
Spring forth!
It's going down. I'm yelling timber. You better move. You better dance. Let's make this night. I won't remember. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, oh. Oh. I forgot how the lyrics go. Well, how does this song even start? Never starts, it never ends. So I don't know.
Speed of light.
Hey you. Hey you. Oh, Dukin. Propagate. Oh, whatever. Pomegranate. More people.
Incoming.
You betrayed me. I know that you never feel sorry for the way it hurt. You talked to her. We were together. Loved you at your worst. But that didn't matter. It took you 2 weeks, 2 months to go off and date her. Cause you didn't cheat. But you're still a traitor to me. Hello there. Why are you standing on a branch? I'm not your friend or anything. Damn. You think that you're the man. I think, therefore, I am. Thanks for the applause, Slay.
Traveler, were you just taking your anger out on those guys?
I literally was, yeah. I'm just angry at myself. Angry at life, but yeah.
You and Nahida both. Dunyarzad wouldn't want to see you two like
Well,
this.
Dunyarzad is dead and she's not real to begin with, so who cares?
Oh, and speaking of her, Paimon just remembered something. Remember how during the first SABZERUZ festival, before the Samsara started, we came here with Dunyarzad because she wanted to pick something up?
Can't remember at all. I'm sorry.
She said it was because she had forgotten something.
Forgot about all of that, yeah.
Okay, so Paimon's memory is working so far. Anyway, Paimon also remembers that she is staying somewhere around here. She pointed it out to us the night before the SABZERUZ festival.
Should we check out what the item is? Yeah.
Yeah, even if it's only a tiny clue, it'll probably still help us more than this needle in a haystack search.
So, let's break in and look for the thing.
This is the place. It's rude to enter other people's spaces without permission, but desperate times call for desperate measures.
Hey, Paimon, we can be partners in crime.
Hey, the windows are unlocked. Okay, Paimon's gonna take a peek inside.
Paimon enters the room and returns a while later carrying something. Oh, okay.
This was only a temporary residence, so there was pretty much nothing inside except this book on the table. Should we open it?
Yes. A gently written note. After almost 16 days, I was finally able to get these notes written before the SABZERUZ festival. Once the festival ends, you and Paimon will Oh, Dunyarzad has noticed the time loop too. You and Paimon will probably continue your journey immediately, so I was hoping that I'd be able to give this to you before that. This is a compilation of folk legends concerning Lancelot Kusanali, created from a series of interviews that I conducted in succession and wrote down. I interviewed so many people, but I'm afraid that there are very few who know much about her. Still, I have hope that this will be of use to you in your search for her. Gandharvaville's water supply was once contaminated, forcing everyone to go very far out to get water. But one day, people suddenly found that the water was drinkable again, and some said that a green light was seen near the water source the previous night. Everyone believes that this was the divine power of Lancelot Kusanali at work. This sounds quite possible. The decontamination of water sources via a natural means probably takes ages. Did Lancelot Kusanali appear in Gandharvaville then? After Mama passed away, I was super afraid of the dark and couldn't sleep. But from one day on, I would hear a voice that would chat with me till I fall asleep. A nice lady told me that Lancelot Kusanali must have been watching over me. Poor child. I hope that the SABZERUZ festival makes him a little happier. This was quite similar to something I experienced back then as well. She's indeed a gentle god. There was this one time when I'd had a wee bit too much to drink and couldn't find my way home to save my life. Then, when I turned a corner, I could have sworn I saw Lancelot Kusanali. She was very tall and had the most muscular arms. Nope. And she caught me when I slipped and fell. The next morning, I found myself sleeping under a tree. I reckon that must have been her looking out for me. I'm not sure this one has that much value as a reference. That was probably just a tree, right? These folk records appended with Dunya's references and opinions leave every page densely packed.
Wow. Dunyarzad wrote all of this. Sounds like she was always thinking of us even while we were away. Even though she was also busy preparing for the SABZERUZ festival and had all her health problems to worry about. She must have wanted to give this to us as a gift on the day of the SABZERUZ festival, right? If we hadn't found this book, we never would have known. But now that we know, we can't even thank her. Hey! Where are you off to,
Looking for the fake one, probably. Talk to Dunyarzad. I'm trying. I'm out of here.
It's Dunyarzad's puppet.
I'll feel better if I say this out loud. Then speak! Be voice acted, Ether. Say something. I beg of you. Thank you. Okay.
Traveler? You must be exhausted. Come to think of it, we've been stuck in this place for a really, really long time. Heck, even the last time we were chatting happily with Dunyarzad feels like an eternity ago. Paimon still remembers when we were sitting here, and the way her eyes sparkled when she talked about Nilu's dance of
I
SABZERUZ.
barely recall it now.
There will always be frustrations in life, but I know that the point of living is not to leave behind any regrets.
Who is she talking to?
That was what the real Dunyarzad said, wasn't it? Does that mean...
Dunyarzad?
Yes, traveler. What is it?
Oh, so she's still just a puppet. But just now, how come...
Not leave band and regrets. Let's go, Paimon.
What? Where are we going this time?
To watch the dance of SABZERUZ. I wanna cry. Oh, we're taking her to the dance of SABZERUZ, even though we know it's not the real Dunyarzad because she's already dead. Oh god, this is deep. I'm gonna cry for real. I'm too emotional for this at the moment. Did I cry today? I can't remember. I don't think I did. I did go out on a field though and scream along to Happier Than Ever because I thought I was alone, and I was able to scream the whole loud line, and then I saw there was a guy with his dog walking past.
If you continue to resist, we will have to order an investigation into every single event organizer. The Grand Sage has already granted you much leniency. I advise that you exercise tact.
Stop right now, I want to see the show.
How did things turn out like this?
Stop.
Traveler? You don't have to get involved. He's a sage from the academia. I don't want to drag you into
Dragging
this.
myself into this.
Traveler.
Traveler? What the heck are you doing? If you get arrested by the academia, that's another day gone to waste.
Doesn't matter, I'm gonna wake up the same thing tomorrow
Wait.
anyways.
They're not reacting. Have they been scared stiff?
They're puppets!
Oh, of course.
What?
If this is the sage's plan, they wouldn't put themselves through this.
Okay.
So they're just substitutes.
What is going on? I'm so confused.
What is this? What happened to the Grand Sage and his entourage?
Hold on a moment, what's up with those flowers? Wait.
Like I said, they symbolize the goddess of flowers. It's just a shame that all the real Padisaras went extinct after her death.
Yes. The Greater Lord brought forth new Padisaras in memory of the goddess of flowers. But she ultimately could never truly replicate that beautiful shade of purple.
That beautiful shade of purple. Aren't these flowers real Padisaras? Just like the ones from the legend? I didn't even notice. Dunyarzad, did you find these?
But didn't you just say all the real flowers went extinct after the goddess of flowers passed away? So, how?
Yeah. What's going on here?
Milo, close your eyes. Oh! Okay, she is the one dreaming, I was right, okay, and because she is imagining these things, they are here, even though they can't be here. Imagine that the Grand Sage and his entourage are not here in front of you.
You guys are acting weird. But okay, I'll try. Hey!
She can have the dance, because no one is gonna stop her when it's all in her imagination. Wow.
They disappeared! So Nilu's the host! What a surprise! Purple Padisaras don't exist in the real world anymore! But in Nilu's subconscious, they can appear as decorations on the stage! It's just like the example Nahida told us. People assumed there will be food on a plate, and Nilu assumed there would be real Padisaras in the flower pots! So when you saw the flowers, you instantly knew it was Nilu?
Yeah, apparently.
But if we want to end the samsara, we need the host to become aware that they're dreaming. How should we make Nilu realize that?
Am I dreaming?
Huh?
How did she come to that conclusion?
So I'm right. Is this Lesser Lord Kusanali responding to our celebration of the SABZERUZ festival?
You could say so, I guess. It's a cry for help, though.
Wrong guess, but you aren't completely wrong either. The point is, what made you think this is a dream? As far as you know, people in Sumeru don't dream, right?
Yeah, but have you heard the tale of the first sage? To prevent a calamity, he went on a journey to find the Dendro Archon.
Ooh, sounds familiar. Dunyarzad told us a story like that when we first arrived in Sumeru City. So it was about the first sage, huh?
Yep, but in the part you heard, he hadn't become the first sage yet. There's more to the story. His piety and wisdom were acknowledged by the Dendro Archon, and she finally gave her blessing to him. All kinds of spectacular scenes appeared in front of the first sage, as if all the knowledge in the world was being painted onto a canvas right before him. He was captivated. After who knows how long, he mastered all the knowledge he could comprehend. Afterward, he said to the Dendro Archon, "I miss my parents, my wife, and my children. I've been away from home for far too long. They must be worried." The Dendro Archon smiled. The next second, the sage found himself lying in his bed, as if he had just woken up from a dream. His wife lying next to him said, "You're off to search for the Dendro Archon today, aren't you? Have a safe journey, my love." In the end, the first sage took care of many disasters in Sumeru City and founded the Academia. What a happy ending.
So, the first sage was dreaming ever since the beginning of the story? He never went on his journey?
Yes. But his faith and determination were conveyed to the Dendro Archon, so she blessed him in the form of a dream.
Paimon understands where you're coming from now. That's a really interesting connection. But we really gotta wake up soon, like the sage in the story!
Now that Neil is aware of it, the stream should be over soon.
I see. Well, it just so happens that today's SABZERUZ festival is almost over too.
Are we finally gonna be able to see tomorrow? Oh my god. And...
Since we're in a dream, let's make this final dance of SABZERUZ as beautiful as we can.
finally. Been waiting a long time for this. Yeah, literally.
The wait is over, everyone. I dedicate this to our god, the dance of SABZERUZ.
I'd be lying if I said I had no regrets. I would have loved to see Nilou's dance.
Don't make me cry. Don't make me cry, god damn it. Oh man. Sumeru storyline is a lot. It's pretty deep actually.
Oh, good morning, traveler. Oh, Paimon feels like she's been asleep for the longest time.
Please tell me it's not the same day again, please. Good morning, Paimon. Oh.
Paimon's head feels super heavy. Did we oversleep? Do you even remember going to sleep last night? Paimon thinks it was after the SABZERUZ festival.
And apparently your memories of being stuck in a time loop are gone, which means our memories of meeting Nahida are also gone.
The SABZERUZ festival! Have we finally escaped from the SABZERUZ samsara?
Okay, we remember.
Quick! Take off your Akasha terminal!
At the end of the dance of SABZERUZ, I think I saw. Quick, let's go see Dunya's art! So, is she still here or not? Cause I don't even know what was going on with that.
She's not in her room. What happened?
Let's go to the usual spot.
Huh? What usual
The
spot?
bench. Where we've been like 5 million times by now. Find Dunya's art. Oh, she could be anywhere. Oh, this play. Oh, but where's Nahida? Catherine? Okay, unusual, very unusual.
Well done, traveler and Paimon.
It's Nahida! Okay, I was like, wait, that's not Catherine's voice.
And thank you, Dunyarzad, for organizing the SABZERUZ festival for me.
I'm sorry, who are...
Dunyarzad! You're okay! Oh, don't scare us like that!
Oh, a traveler, Paimon. I have something amazing to tell you. I just had a dream. And I saw Nilou performing the dance of SABZERUZ.
The Morn, 1,000 Roses Bridge. Don't talk to Catherine.
You're actually Nahida, aren't you? Paimon felt like Catherine was acting weird when we met at the SABZERUZ festival.
But that was Catherine. That was Catherine's voice, but now it's Nahida's voice. That doesn't make sense.
And Dunyarzad, did you save her? It's a really long story. We shouldn't disturb her. Her consciousness is still weakened.
It was so weird to see Catherine and hear that voice.
Let's chat somewhere else. How about by the traveler's favorite bench?
My favorite bench, if you want to call it that. Sure thing.
What's going on? Why are you two so excited to see me? Hasn't it only been a night?
Been like 100 nights.
It's actually been much longer than that.
Oh? Strange. Was I really asleep that long? No wonder I have such a headache.
Okay, let's talk to Nahida. Do we also need to talk to Nilo about the whole situation? But does she remember that it was a dream? I have no idea. They don't even know about the Akasha terminal and everything. Let me through the door, please. Hello. I am stuck in the ceiling. No, don't close. Jesus.
Make my escape. Let's talk about Dunyarzad first. It's such a relief that she's all right. After we parted on the last day of the SABZERUZ festival, I left the city and saw what the traveler had described. Among the countless dreams, I found one that was growing fainter and fainter. This proved my suspicion. Once Dunyarzad could no longer bear the Akasha harvesting her dreams, her consciousness began to dissipate. But this also meant it escaped the Akasha's control. Such a small fragment of consciousness can't last for very long, though. It will return to its original dream, where both will gradually fade until they completely disappear. I used all the power I had to keep her dying dream alive as long as possible, but it still wouldn't have lasted for much longer if it hadn't been for you two breaking the samsara. So it looks like we did manage to save Dunyarzad in the end, and not a moment too soon.
That's truly a miracle.
Huh? Why are you two smiling so happily? I thought you'd be so moved that you'd start crying. I need to spend more time observing human emotions. Both are fine. Everyone reacts differently. All right. You two must have a lot of other questions for me, right? After all, you saved my faithful believer. As your reward, I will answer any and all questions.
Just as always at the end of an Arkham quest. But what I saw in a dream at the Avidia Forest.
At the Avidia Forest, there was this incense that made the traveler fall unconscious and dream of a huge tree and a red sky. You also heard someone's voice, right? It said world and forget me. Yeah, so you do know! We've been wanting to ask you what that was about, and if the red sky was related to Conria. It seems like the traveler established a connection to Irminsul. That was a message left by Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul. Perhaps her last memory before she died.
That's what I thought.
As you two probably know, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared after the disaster in Conria. The timings of these events do line up, so your suspicions are reasonable. A message from Greater Lord Rukkhadevata? We thought it was from the Scarlet King. The Scarlet King? That god who died even longer ago? Some present-day desert dwellers still worship him. You probably just heard some of their conspiracies.
What if I'm the Scarlet Queen?
Okay, so what does the message mean? I still haven't managed to decipher it. Even the Akasha isn't currently capable of doing that. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata's residual consciousness in Irminsul seems to be contaminated with something that has a very dangerous aura to it. Many devoted scholars go mad as soon as they connect their consciousness. I've warned the Academia about this many times, but people still keep falling victim to it. But I believe this is the key to saving Irminsul. That's why I've kept trying to decipher it. So the tree in the vision was Irminsul? Oh, Tainari also said that Irminsul is sick! Is it because of the contaminated consciousness? But even if you can't figure out what that vision was all about, it seems like our search for you was all in vain. The Traveler wasn't affected after coming in contact with that consciousness. I've never seen anyone like that. With you here, we may have a chance at deciphering it. No, we must decipher its secrets. I've already eliminated all other factors that might affect Irminsul. This is the only one left. This puzzle has life and death at stake. It could determine Irminsul's fate, as well as Tavak's.
So, why do you look like Catherine?
To be accurate, I'm using the Akasha as a medium to occupy Catherine's consciousness. How did you do that? Poor Catherine. Does this mean you can also occupy other people's consciousnesses?
Here it comes.
Theoretically, I can enter anyone's mind as long as they're wearing their Akasha terminal. The Akasha is the legacy of Greater Lord Rukkhadevata. As Lesser Lord Kusanali and the first Akasha terminal, my consciousness has always been linked to the Akasha. I've always respected my people's free will, so I've never actually occupied their consciousness. When necessary, I just borrow this bionic Snezhnayan puppet.
There it is.
Hold on. Did we just learn some deep, dark secret? So Catherine is... No wonder Paimon felt something was off about
I'm not
her.
even surprised that she's from Snezhnaya, because we have this one female NPC who was like in the cutscene when when we first met Scaramouche, and like there was one of the Fatui agents that looks like Catherine.
What about your own body? Why do you need to borrow other people's? Don't you live in the sanctuary of Surasthana? That story begins a long time ago. After Greater Lord Rukkhadevata disappeared, the sages found my newly born self and took me back to Sumeru. At that time, I was young and weak. The sages kept me in the sanctuary of Surasthana, ostensibly for the sake of protecting me. But I've hardly heard from them since. However, I do understand that they had hoped to find Greater Lord Rukkhadevata instead of me, a symbol of her passing. So, the sages basically put their new Archon under house arrest? How dare they! Why don't you teach them a lesson, Nahida? In some ways, they aren't wrong. Greater Lord Rukkhadevata was omniscient and omnipotent. Even after her death, the Akasha is still empowering this nation. And I'm still really far away from being able to call myself the God of Wisdom. Moreover, the Academia is also more proficient at governing this country. My existence has little
To
meaning.
me, you're already an excellent Archon.
Yeah, you got a lot of believers. Just look at the SABZERUZ festival. Everyone who showed up truly loves you. Thank you for the kind words. But I honestly don't need physical freedom as long as I can connect my consciousness to the Akasha. Trying to find a way to save Irminsul is my life's mission and top priority. I will work on that, and try to live up to being a deity in the meantime. Every once in a while, I will also take up the duties of the God of Wisdom and enlighten a lost soul here and there. Doing all that should be enough. There's never been any big problems with the Academia's governance of Sumeru. This is the first time I've seen them step out of line. I wonder what caused them to go down this path, and what they hope to achieve. Even though the city's residents haven't noticed anything strange, if the Traveler hadn't broken the SABZERUZ samsara, the situation could have become dire. I tried to do some investigating in the Akasha, but I couldn't find anything suspicious. And all the people of interest seem to purposely avoid wearing their Akasha terminals. I think they're deliberately trying to hide something. Oh, that reminds Paimon. In Gandharvaville, there was a sage who had invited Tainari to join some kind of project. Could it be related? Regardless, I need to first investigate the sage's motives, make things right, and punish them if needed. But I'll have to be discreet, or they'll see me coming. You mean how the Akasha stops you from having dreams? Yeah, it's been such a long time. No one's noticed something's up? It's not that no one noticed. It's more like no one cared. Ultimately, it's all rooted in the sage's misdirection. Misdirection? The sage has convinced everyone to believe that being unable to dream is a sign of rationality and wisdom. Not dreaming is a badge of honor in Sumeru, even if the truth is that their dreams are being reaped by the Akasha. With their propaganda in place, the sages can maximize their use of the Akasha to facilitate their research. Besides, Greater Lord Rukkhadevata must have created the Akasha in the hopes that it could be used to its full potential. That's why I've never come out strongly against this. Anyway, the perspective advocated by the sages drowned out any voices of doubt. By now, even those who never use Akasha terminals find it too shameful and embarrassing to talk about their dreams. Got it! I hope my answers were satisfactory, seekers of knowledge. To be honest, maintaining Dunyarzad's fading dream took a lot of mental energy. I think I may need to rest for a while. Oh, and you don't need to worry too much about the sage's activities for now. The Akasha won't be able to conduct another project on the scale of the SABZERUZ samsara in the immediate future. Go and get some sleep. Leave everything to us. What a relief. This is truly the most exhausting birthday I've ever had.
Traveler? Paimon? Why am I here? Do either of you know?
Maybe you were sleepwalking. You know you can't wake up a sleepwalker. We happened to walk by, so we thought we'd wait for you to wake up.
I see. Huh. I should visit my maintenance personnel sometime. Oh, I'm fine. I better go. Thank you.
What? Is that a side quest? I'm stupid. So we finished the Archon quest for now. The last part is gonna come out in the next update, which will come out tomorrow. Is this the one? Is this? Alright, this is the one. Then we go to the encampment. And we will see Kale again. Hooray, hooray, I think I want to see Kale. Do I though, do I? This quest is gonna be very long. When I looked for a walkthrough to see how long it is, it literally suggested me a video that was 7 hours long. So, yay. Can't wait for this one. How do we even get up there? It is the right day, the right way, but not the right time.
Make my escape.
So, I will unfortunately have to time travel. Or not. Okay.
Traveler, wake up!
What's wrong? Did Yarnara show up?
It's not the Aranara, it's Kale. She's gone. Oh, Paimon's been worried about Kale since last night. Even though she kept telling us she was okay after we saw the evidence of Aranara activity, she's been acting kind of strange.
Maybe tangible was too much for her. Yeah, same for me.
Anyway, let's go find
That's
her.
why I left this quest and rather got stuck in an endless time loop instead of talking to him. Joke.
Hey, look! Aren't these Kale's footprints? But why are they headed towards the tree hollow?
She is looking for the Aranara. That's why, obviously.
So Kale came back here alone. Is she waiting for the Aranara to show up?
And I thought this was a place nobody knew about. I never thought Tanja would find it, or that I would run into the Traveler in Paimon. If I'd known, I would have just told the tree hollow instead of writing it down. There must be another way to practice my handwriting.
What?
Now I've created a whole new problem for myself. What do I do now? Dress up as an Aranara?
So it was her. Oh god.
No, that won't work. I should be writing something that an Aranara would never say, so that Tanja won't mistake me for one of them. But what should I write? What should I write? Oh, I've got it! There's no way Tanja could see this as the work of an Aranara.
So the evidence of Aranara activity we saw during the day was actually evidence of Kale's activity. But why didn't she just tell Tanja?
No. Perhaps that's her secret.
Oh, right. Kale told Razi that he could tell any secret to a tree hollow. Must be because that's what she does. And now she even writes it down.
She must have her reasons.
Yeah, you're right. We'll keep her secret for her. Oh, looks like she's almost done writing. Let's head back.
Early the next morning, Tanja excitedly takes everyone back to the tree hollow. Oh, Jesus. This dude is embarrassing for real.
Aha! There's a new note just as I expected. Yes! It's the same handwriting, which means it must have been written by the same Aranara.
No, it's just something like, I'm not an Aranara, stupid.
Let's see what it says.
Ooh, what could it be?
What could it be indeed?
I want to visit Mondstadt during the Ludi Harpastum again? No, that's impossible. This must be some kind of mistake. How could an Aranara go to Mondstadt for the Ludi Harpastum?
Oh no.
Even I would never write that into a fairy tale.
So, in other words, the notes can't have been left by an Aranara.
Yeah. If you ask me, they were probably left by a passing merchant from Mondstadt or something. Definitely not an Aranara.
No, I refuse to believe it.
Spiced now, Tanja falls into deep silence when faced by the facts. He is gonna write a book about Aranaras in Mondstadt now. Please help a character.
I can't.
I can't with this guy.
What do you mean you can't? It's not like it'll take you a huge amount of effort.
You've written so many stories beloved by the children. I'm sure you can help create carvings that are just as successful.
I believe in you. Actually, I don't, but
No! I can't
calm
do it.
down, Jesus.
I thought that if I could find an Aranara, I'd be able to help Akara Crafts. But it was someone from Mondstadt all along.
But you've managed to write all those stories without ever having seen a real Aranara, right? What makes this so different?
Razi, you tell them.
Really? Can I?
Yes, it's fine. Tell them. I know this is the moment you've been waiting for.
Okay. Kale, Traveler, Paimon, do you remember when I said that there was a secret I didn't want to tell anyone?
Okay.
I didn't want to tell anyone the secret, but it made me feel very sad and also turned Dad into a completely different person.
He saw an Aranara, but his dad didn't, probably.
So, I think I should tell you. Dad isn't the one who came up with all those Aranara stories.
It's him, it's Razi.
What? Hold on. So if Uncle Tanja wasn't the author, then who was it? Wait. You don't mean...
Yep.
It was me.
That's what I said. Dun dun dun.
Dad's been telling stories in Port Ormos for as long as I can remember.
I always got to listen to all his new stories. Every night, Dad would give me a Zaytun peach for dinner, and I'd eat it while he told his stories. The Zaytun peaches were delicious, but Dad's stories were really bad. He always uses sentences that are really hard to understand and strange, metaphors, I think they're called. But Dad kept on going, telling his stories again and again. Oh, one time, he even borrowed a camera from Lord Sangemabe's shop and got me to take pictures of him in action. Dad showed me the picture and said that it shall become the precious record of Sumeru's best storyteller early in his career. Even though I only had Zaytun peaches to eat and not so great stories to listen to, I was happy. Then one day, I tried telling Dad a story I came up with. Dad seemed really excited from the very beginning. He looked really happy. He lifted me up high into the air and told me to continue. He lifted me up so high that I was looking down at him. As I continued with my story, I saw his expression gradually change. And when I got to my favorite part, Dad started crying. I guess he must have been moved by my story. When Dad put me back down, I looked up at him again, but now he had a scary look in his eyes.
You remember it so vividly.
It's not only Razi. I too remember every detail of what happened that day. After that, I gradually grew in fame and started making money. I became Sumeru's best storyteller, just as I always dreamed. Finally, we could afford more than just Zaytun peaches for dinner. I thought it would make Razi happy.
I was really happy at first, but then everyone started calling me Tanja's son instead of Razi. I kinda guessed why, but I also didn't want to believe it. Dad got busier with things that had nothing to do with storytelling, like that request from Akara Crafts. So I made up my mind that this time, I just want to be good old Razi so that Dad will become good old Dad again. Instead of Dad the way he is now, starting every story with, "Dedicated to my dearest Razi." I prefer my dad how he used to be, stumbling over words and not knowing how to end the story. That's why I decided to keep how I imagine Aranara to look like a secret.
Wait, Paimon gets it now. To sum up, all of Uncle Tanja's fairy tales were actually stories written by Razi. And because Razi didn't want Tanja to keep living a lie, he refused to help him with the Akara Crafts commission.
Yes. That's why I tried looking for possible evidence of Aranara. But it turned out that I was just being a clown, as always. And not even a funny one. I'm a terrible father. I'm sorry, Razi. I'm so sorry. And I owe you all an apology, too, for wasting your time. Razi's the only one who can help Akara Crafts. If you can manage to persuade him, that is. Right now, I think I just want to find a tree hollow and be quiet for a while.
Are we gonna let this happen?
It's up to Razi.
You want me to help Akara Crafts with their carving?
Yep.
Well, I did mention what the Aranara look like in my stories, but to make a carving, we might need more details.
Why can't I do it? I literally saw
Kale,
one.
Traveler, and Paimon, I might need your help on this one. I've never really left Port Ormos before. This is my first time in Gandharvaville. Well, it's my first time being so far from home. Sumeru is so much bigger than I thought. Seeing new places has given me loads of new ideas for my Aranara stories. So I want to visit more places in Sumeru. That way, I can help Akara Crafts create an Aranara carving that everyone will love. And I also want to take pictures of Dad everywhere that we travel to.
You still want me to come with you? Even after all I've done?
Yeah, of course. Come on, you're the best dad ever.
This is the happiest Razi has sounded since we met him.
I want to thank you, Kale.
Huh? Me? I didn't do anything to help.
You told me about telling my secrets to a tree hollow. Even though I didn't have the time to find a tree hollow, telling everyone my secret made me feel so much better.
Yeah. It's hard to keep too many secrets. And there's no need to hide our mistakes from others all the time. I made a lot of mistakes back in Mondstadt. But when I look back on them, it all feels more like a new beginning. I'm sure this experience will be the same for Tanja.
Yes. I'll do my best to become a good father again. Wait. Did you just say you've been to Mondstadt?
I just passed by once. Never mind that. Come on now. Akara Crafts is waiting for us. Let's go, Razi. Grab that camera and see what hidden inspiration you can discover along the way.
Okay, let's go. Come on, Dad.
We done here?
Razi, slow down and watch your step.
Let's catch up with them. Do I get the camera? This is the only reason why I wanted to do this. Is there a new feature? Oh, no, it's just a time-derated camera. God damn, why did I even bother? You will discover all sorts of new fascinating things while exploring Sumeru, so why not use an exquisitely crafted camera to record them down? While using the camera of the viewfinder as objects worth keeping a record of in view, the camera will display information related to them. Adjust your photo taking distance and camera zoom to more easily spot these designated photo targets. Also, this camera can only be used in Sumeru.
The 20th anniversary of Akara Crafts is coming up! Paimon wonders what the children thought of the Aranara carvings we helped create. Let's go check it out!
So, we have to go to part, this one. And yes, I have to do this now because the story quest literally ends in 6 hours. I'd rather sleep. Any slaves? Do I have to activate? Oh. It's gone! Thank you. Time to take pictures! Or not. Nothing noteworthy here. Here we are.
Oh, I got the same one again. When will I get the chubby, squishy one? I guess I'll just have to save up my allowance and get them all.
Huh? I thought you came here every day. Have you still not collected them all yet? You should have gotten them as a set. That way, you get 7 different designs at once.
But then there's no surprise.
Surprises are boring. I want to have every design there is. That's what you do when you really love something. I finally saved up enough to buy the set today.
Oh, I'm very sorry, but the one cassette bot was our very last carving. We're out of stock
Remember
today.
when you were a child and had no problems yet? Yeah, me neither.
But we're working on expanding our team, so please check back tomorrow.
Fine, I'll come back tomorrow. Just so you know, Aranara carvings are more than just stock.
Yeah!
All right. I'm sorry.
Sorry, buddy. Our Aranara carvings have sold out for today.
Sold out? Oh no. I was gonna buy one for my cousin who's visiting tomorrow.
Hey, how about this? You live near Bronte's house, right? We'll deliver the new carvings to you first thing tomorrow.
Wow, thanks, Mr. Fies. Don't forget, okay?
I promise. Akara Crafts would never let down a child. Ah, more customers. Sorry, our Aranara carvings have... Oh, hey, it's you guys. Thank you so much for your help. We've been planning on visiting you to express our gratitude, but as you can see, our store's been really busy. If it weren't for you, the store's anniversary might have been a different story. It's all thanks to Razi. He has so much creativity at such a young age. Oh, and we would like you to have the prototype Aranara as a small token of appreciation.
Yay.
Whoa, wait. This looks kinda...
Cute. Mind-blowing.
Right! Mind-blowing! It has a very, mysterious feel. We appreciate your thought, but please give us some time to decide if we want to keep it.
I want to keep it. I have decided. Now the time makers problems are resolved. Let's visit Tanja and Razi. Again.
The Aranara father owned up to his mistake and was forgiven by his Aranara son. I think everyone will like how the story goes. But the reason the father owned up to his mistake was too simple.
Perhaps we could make them go through some kind of hardship together. I'm sure they'll become more understanding of each other that way. The Aranara father will feel guilty after seeing his son work hard.
When the Aranara father starts feeling guilty, should he speak more slowly or more quickly?
That depends on the Aranara son. It would be interesting to hear them speak at different paces.
What is going on?
Hey, Tanja and Razi, what you up to?
Are you scamming everyone?
Dad and I are just discussing our latest story. I'll be the one telling the story this time, but I'm a little nervous about telling a story in front of so many people. That's why I'm asking Dad for advice.
Oh, Sumeru's gonna have a new young storyteller.
If it weren't for you, Razi would surely have left me for good.
I'm so glad everything worked out. But there's still something that doesn't quite add up. Oh, what is it? Do you need help investigating something? Why would a Mondstadter leave a note in a tree hollow deep in the Avidia forest?
But we would keep her secret.
I thought we moved on from this topic. It was just a coincidence. A lot of people write down their secrets and hide them in tree hollows. It's not a big deal at all.
Colin looks kind of flustered all of a sudden.
Okay. I have my secrets and troubles too. And I tell them the tree hollows. But seeing Razi and Tanja has given me an idea. Traveler, could you be my tree hollow?
Sure. Aww. You can obtain whimsical drafts from snapshot challenges. Give whimsical drafts and resource to the craftsperson at Arkara Crafts to obtain carving components. Oh, I want them! God damn it! The woodline stand can be used to mount multiple Aranara wood carvings simultaneously. Interact with the stand to place unlocked wood carvings, trunks, and then mount other components on them. There's a limit to the number of carvings that can be displayed, though this number will increase as the event progresses. Can I keep them in my teapot afterwards? Types of carving components include trunks, head. It's like the snowmans, basically. Complete several Aranara wood carvings to obtain corresponding rewards during the event, and after it ends, you can even bring woodland stand carving components that you have obtained into your serenity teapot. Continue to make Aranara wood carvings there. Which means I have to play this stupid challenge. I do not have anything. Can I buy something, please?
Please let me know if you decide you want to keep the prototype Aranara, and we'll go get it from the warehouse at once.
I need to take part in the event, actually. Okay, let's see the... So... Graven Innocence. Take pictures of two different animals found in Sumeru. I can do this off screen, yes. 3 Lakshana creatures. Shaggy Sumter Beast. Explore somewhere complete relevant world quest to unlock the challenge. This is the one with the Aranara probably, which I can't do then. I have already beat- oh, yes. Okay, thank you. Thank you. I need to do this one. I think we're gonna do this one real quick. Well, are these? They are for Running around. Okay, wait. We're gonna try some of these challenges now before I end it here. Sorry. Well, didn't know this was gonna be so time consuming and long. But at least we did the quest now. I should have finished the quest earlier, because then I would have had time to do this whole thing. But why am I even lying to myself? I know I still wouldn't have done it, probably. Time elapsed while clearing the Grove Dash, challenged at a number of adventure coins. Blessings of attraction will sometimes appear along challenge. I'm not reading all of this. Thank you. I can collect coins, I can do that. Okay. Thank you. Wow, so many flowers. Jesus. No, let me go higher up. How do I get... Challenge failed. Use the wind currents to deploy your wind glider. I didn't see the wind current, I'm sorry. Okay. And then... oh. This way, right. Then we have this one. This one, this one, this one. Okay. Just like that. Thank you. Okay, so these are those challenges. I should be able to buy one of these things now. There's gonna be many more like that. I can do these off screen, yes. The wonderful fungi of the what? What are these? What are these? Are they related to the Aranara with Rana and Vanarana quest, or are they just random? Cause I don't know. But I'll find out. In the Braving the Elements challenge, when characters on the field trigger quicken and blah 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 blah, or the reaction takes place during 2 damage, this effect can be triggered once every 2 seconds. It's not in the withering zone, so it's...
And away I go!
Is it this one? Is that where you want me to do? I think so.
Speed of light, nowhere to hide.
Yeah, bonus speed 0 out of 12. Okay.
Scatter!
Dun, 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 na, 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 na.
Don't blink! Hey!
He's still alive? How? Okay, now it's gone.
Germinate!
Speed of light.
God, I have the worst team for this. Okay, over here. Retribution! Get him. Bring it on.
Don't blink. Hit. Cut to the chase.
Hi there.
Scatter!
Oh god, I'm in the withering zone. Give me.
Incoming.
Burn!
Go get him.
Propagate!
Okay. Last one. Oh, not last one, I have 3 more. Oh, damn it.
Speed of light.
Here.
Don't blink. Nowhere to hide.
Get him.
Gotta dash. Incoming.
Scatter!
Should have put Ya in my team instead of Kuching.
Speed of light.
And last one is down as well. There are so many of these. So many of these. Okay, then these are the animal challenges. Then we have this one. And yes, I will do that now. I will just quickly teleport over here. We will do the Electro Registwine, which means it's a Registwine, which should not take too long. Normally, hopefully. Ooh. Why is there a circle on my map? What exactly do you want me to do here? I don't know. I actually just wanna find the plant. If I can make it over this hill. Okay. Electro Registwine. Okay. Where is she? It says somewhere underneath here, but I first of all need the teleport point. Thank you. Come on. Thank you. These things are really useful. How do I even enter it? Oh, Jesus. Rather not wake up this thing. And, is it underneath me or is it above me? I literally don't know. Genshin, I hate you for this. And the symbols for the teleport point being above you or underneath you literally look the same. They do, they literally do.
Why did that thing that looked like a vegetable?
We saw another Aranara, okay. Now how do I get...
Incoming.
Scatter!
Oh. Good to know. Now, where's that damn teleport point? Why did I walk all the way up here? Just to get a Dendroculus. I see another one. Okay. Where is the teleport point? Please. Just help me. God damn it. So it's in a cave, I think. Is that what they're telling me? Or like trying to tell me? You're not a Dendroculus. Yeah, okay, it's in here. Okay, I see. So we have teleport points for the bosses here now, just like for the Taro Shroom. There she is. Hi there. I do not need a tutorial, but I take the Primogen. Thank you. Wow, new Regiswine. This is the first. No, wait. We had the Cryo Regiswine before, so this is not the first new one since the base game. Same base game like the Sims or something.
Propagate!
Great. When you don't have like Cryo or Hydro on your team, but at least I have D-Look, so that's something at least. And I got an achievement. Nice.
Come on out.
Germinate!
Come on, get him. Take this. And take it again.
Propagate!
Propagate. Jesus. Come on, D-Look, get him. Get him. Come on, try to attack me. Okay.
Verdict is...
Bring it on.
Gotta dash.
Come on. Almost done. Almost.
Time for retribution!
Come down here.
Scatter! Spring forth!
Oh man. I'm almost dead. But it doesn't matter, I have my heal ready.
Propagate!
And it's done.
Yeah.
Ha. Oh, was that worth all of the time though? And all of the pain and everything. Everything. Destroy one warning star, and what is... What in the who and the what in the where now? So... I do not have anything of these, but I hope that this is the thing I needed to buy these things now. So I can buy these things now, you know? You feel me? Yes. Because there was like 2 different types of green coins which you need for the shop, but I don't know if the one I got now are the ones I need or if it was the other one. Also, I am walking in the wrong direction. There can only be one direction. Better again. It's me. You remember me?
Please let me know if you decide you want to keep...
How do I get these? Snapshots, okay, I see. But I can buy Primogems. At least something. Well then guys, I will do all of this off screen, so see you in the next episode of Genshin Impact. Until then, just bye bye.
The train headed for the Mystic Ruins will be departing soon.